Hey everyone, Kupo here and welcome back to my Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster playthrough. In this episode we are going to make our way to Kohlingen and try and find some more people to put in our party. Very quickly before we move on, I just want to make sure Edgar and Setzer are in the back row, they are. And I'm also going to remove Edgar's ward bangle. Just for now, simply because we need to find some more enemies. There are 4 new enemies we can find here, and the first one is near Kohlingen, the Moose. Quite difficult in the sense that it is immune to poison, holy, earth, wind and water, and it has auto shell, 900 HP. However, one use of Edgar's drill should do it for us. There we go. Nice and easy. Good start. Okay. Want to also make my way up here. Because in the northern part of this area, we've got 2 new enemies. The first one being the Marchosius. Weak to wind, 1418 HP. We should get in 1 bio, and Edgar should use drill as well. That should be enough. Excellent, there we go. And then there's just 2 more enemies to be found in the general area. I will find them. Probably best to look in the dirt. I think that would be ideal. Here's one of them, the Deep Eye, 1334 HP. Weak to fire. So I'm going to use an all-out fire attack here. Does a fair amount of damage, and then we'll follow it up with a flash, and that kills all of them. Amazing. Just need to find 1 more enemy now. Here it is, the Bogey, 1318 HP, comes with auto protect, so we're going to want to use magic, which shouldn't be too difficult. Fingers crossed, we'll do enough, not quite. So yeah, we, as a general rule, want to stay away from physical attacks. Unfortunately for us, the Bogey has no elemental weaknesses, but that's okay. Boom. There we go. And in terms of Silas's Esper Madwin, we are literally 2 AP away from learning Thundara, and then we're going to make some minor changes. So we're going to head into the town of Kohlingen now. And if we go into the pub, we're going to find Setzer. Hello, Setzer. Yeah, we did indeed survive. Good news, everyone. And we're going to go after Kefka now. Hooray! Yeah, but Setzer just isn't about that life anymore. Because he's not free. Mainly because the Blackjack is no more. It's been a year since the Blackjack got destroyed. And no freedom means no dreams. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, but luckily, Celis is here to cheer him up. Now that his dreams have disappeared though, surely he just needs a new one. And you know, saving the world is a good dream to have. I can see that. Alright, Setzer's gonna come with us. Amazing. So we need to go to Daryl's tomb, who is, well, you'll find out who Daryl is. But given that it's a tomb, we can assume that Daryl is dead. But maybe we'll find a new pair of wings, per se. Who knows what that even means. But yeah, we need to go to this location on the world map. It's quite well hidden if you don't know exactly where you're going. So just bear that in mind. Okay. Time to make our way slightly southwest. We'll get there eventually. Alright, here we are. Welcome to Daryl's tomb. Yeah, well, she's very dead. Despite, you know, how full of life she was, clearly. So, as you would expect from a tomb, there's a lot of undead enemies here. The first two we can find in this location here. Let's see if we can find them. The Skeletal Horror. Ooh, 1,584 HP. Weak to Fire, Holy, and Healing, which means, of course... Oh no, wrong one. We can use a Holy Water on... that guy, and it just dies. Skeletal Horror, sorry. Okay, there's one more to find. We should find it in this room. Now, you'll notice that I'm not cutting this out because we actually want to start gaining levels, which is going to sound very strange, but let me explain. So now that we've learnt all the skills from Madwyn, I want to change Celis's Esper to Zona Seeker, which means that, you know, now that she'll get magic +2 per level up, and we're going to rely quite heavily on Celeste's magic at this point. So this is super important. And this means we want to do a bit of changing around. Edgar, I want to give Phantom. And Setzer, I want to give Bismarck. There we go. And then from there, there's some minor changes I want to make to their equipment. Let's see. I want to give Celeste the Hero's Ring. I want to give Edgar the Gale Hairpin and the Sprint Shoes. And I want to give Setzer the Reflect Ring and the Alarm Earrings. There we go. It's really important that we keep Celeste's ribbon on because she's our main damage dealer. So we just need to be aware of that. Okay, there's still one more enemy to find in here. And we found it, the Borgies. Similar to the Skeletal Horror, 1,584 HP, also weak to Fire, Holy, and Healing. Wow, who saw that one coming? But yeah, nice and easy. Okay. That's that. Time to make our way further into the tomb. There are 3 more enemies we can find here. However, we'll find them rather naturally, so we should be okay. Again, I'm not running away from any random encounters at this point. We are in it to win it. New enemy, though, the Exo Ray, 1,200 HP. Weak 2, you guessed it, Fire, Holy, and Healing. Wow, who saw that one coming? Alright, and it's as easy as that. And so many enemies in this area drop Holy Water. One exception to that, but we'll talk about that as we get into it. So I want to go down here, I want to go all the way to the end, and I want to flip this switch. And once we've done that, go walk past the tombstone. New enemy, the Malboros. The only not undead enemy in the entire area. 2,900 HP, only weak to fire. And has the bad breath attack that casts Imp, Sleep, and Poison. Which is rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. There we go. Got there eventually. Now, if the Malboro does it on Setzer, we don't mind so much, but it would be nice for Edgar to not be in this state. So we're going to use Remedy. Now, even though we don't have that many remedies, it's okay because the Malboro has a chance to drop the Remedy as an item for winning in battle. So there we've got the Crystal Mail in that chest. We've also got a new enemy, the Cloud Wraith. That's the one in the top left-hand corner. Let's see, 2058 HP, weak to, you guessed it, fire, holy, and healing. So once again, just going to get this done. And yeah, it finally showed it off. The Exo Ray can zombie people, which is very sad. So I'm going to holy water Edgar so that he survives. We don't want him zombied, that would be very sad. There we go. So we got, ooh, an amulet and 2 holy waters. That's cool. Let's just heal up. Okay, we've got the regal gown, and then once we've picked up the regal gown, we want to go in here, flip this switch. Opens that door there. Okay, now that we've done everything we can do down here for now, we're going to head back up here. I'm going to go across, back to this fork, and this time we're going to go to the top left. Ah, no, that's a lie. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. We're actually going to go into this door here. Getting a bit too excited there. Okay. And we're going to come into this room, which has 4 tombstones, and we need to examine them all. And they're all going to have 4-letter phrases, or four-letter, I don't know. You know what I mean. But we need to get all of them to get one of the best items in the game, as we just kill another Cloud Wraith. And it's going to make an upcoming grinding section 50 times easier. Okay. Or, I know, that's a slight exaggeration. Let's say twice as easy. So now that we've explored those 4 tombstones, we need to put those 4-digit codes, let's go with, into order. And we basically need to spell the world is square. So you'll notice that now that I've put them in that order, this phrase backwards literally says the world is square. Looks very strange, I get that. I have hidden the growth egg in the side room on the 3rd basement level. Cool, good to know. Now that we've explored that, we can head down here. And now, we can explore this secret passageway and open this chest for a growth egg. Double experience received in battle. Very, very nice. Okay. Now that I've picked that up, I want to head back across. And now, I want to go back to the southern door here. I'm going to take this turtle back across. And I want to pull on this switch here. And now we're going to ride the turtle again. Different turtle. Not an undead turtle. And by going up here, there's a save point. But before I touch that save point, I want to get this chest. Ah, monster in the box. No. It's actually a boss, the Angler Whelk. Ooh. Does it look familiar? It should. It's basically a buffed up version of Ymir, the first boss of the game that we fought in the caves in Nash with Terror and Biggs and Wedge. So, what's the deal with Angler Whelk? Well, both the head and the shell are weak to fire. So if we're lucky, 1 flame rod should do it. If we're not lucky, 2 flame rods will do it. Yeah, we didn't quite get there. They've both got about 8,500 HP each. Ooh, that's nasty. So yeah, apart from Megavolt, it's also got Absolute Zero. It can petrify as well. It's not very particularly nice. So I'm just going to Gold Needle here. I won't waste another Fire Rod. I'll use Fire here. You only have to kill the head or the shell. I recommend killing the head because the shell has higher defense. Not massively higher defense, but higher defense all the same. But yeah, there we go. 2000 gil, 2 AP, 2 dragon claws. Lots of 2s there. Okay, let's see. We've also got the man-eater. It's a man-eater. It's equipment that you put on Setzer so he can kill himself. We'll get more into that in a second, but I do actually want to put the man-eater on there. So, let's see what other changes I would like to make. I'm going to give Edgar the Hermes sandals. There we go. Hermes sandals, he's got the sprint shoes, which is what I want. What else do I want to do? I don't want to do anything with Celeste just yet. I am, however, going to put Setzer in the back row. I want to get into another encounter before I touch this statue. The reason being is that the statue will start a boss who will open up with level ? Holy, which will cast Holy on everyone whose level is a multiple of the last digit of your gil. With my gil ending in 1, that's very bad news, because it means Holy will hit everyone and it's quite a powerful attack. So I want to get into an encounter until my gil, the last digit of my gil, does not factor into anyone's levels. So something like, say, 7 will do just fine. 7, 8, or 9. Even 6. Let's definitely not 5, because otherwise Setzer dies. So I'm going to do that, and then meet you back here. Okay, we're back. The gil ends in 3. None of our party has a level that's a multiple of 3. That's good to know. Finally, I'm going to, for this battle only, take the ribbon off Celeste and replace it with the hero's ring so that she's doing a bit more damage. Not the hero's ring, sorry, the earring. She's already got the hero's ring equipped. Amazing! Okay, let's do this. Alright, let's talk to the statue and see what's what. Here lies Daryl. Battles time! Dullahan, 23,450 HP. Weak to fire. Now, despite the fact it looks undead, not actually undead. So you can throw a you can throw a holy water at it or a phoenix sound, but it won't do anything. So I actually want to open here with Edgar using Phantom. And then Celeste is going to throw a Flame Rod. Ooh, look at that damage. In case you haven't guessed what we're doing, we're just throwing 3 Flame Rods now. Ooh, that was nasty. We should be okay though. Yeah, so Dullahan has some rather nasty attacks. He's got Holy. He's got Reflect ? Basically, anyone who's equipped who has Reflect is hit by some rather nasty status elements. In this case, it's, I believe, Slow, Silence, and Darkness, which is quite nasty, but it's okay. 1 more Flame Rod should do it. Easy peasy. And there we go. That is that. And now we're going to open up the tomb and head in here. Yeah. This is where the falcon is kept. Yeah, so Daryl obviously wanting to push her airship as far as she can. She was the owner of the Falcon, of course. And Daryl like, please look after the Falcon for me, because, you know, I might die. I mean, but who could imagine, you know, someone dying as a backstory for a main character in a JRPG? Who could imagine such a thing? Especially in Final Fantasy. That would never happen. So yeah. Friends, lovers, who knows? But Setzer clearly cared very much for Daryl. And they raced all around the world. You know, less around the world in 80 days and more around the world in 80 seconds. So yeah, there's the Falcon in the background. And they're racing, and I'm sure nothing bad will come from as a result. And definitely no sexually suggestive banter going on right now. Going very fast. Vroom vroom, I'm an airship. So fast. Yeah, and Daryl is going to go off to try and take her airship to the very limits. And not meet us on the hill like she promised. It was a year later when I found the wreck of the Falcon in a distant valley. Oh man. A whole year. Rough. I mean, good job on restoring the ship though. And yeah, so time for Setzer to become King of the Skies once more. Hooray! Alright, cheerful music. Good stuff. Okay. So now that we have the airship, we can go to the top of Kefka's tower. And technically, we can end the game. That's right, in order to complete the game, you only need Celes, Edgar, and Setzer. That's it. Celes, Edgar, Setzer. They're the only 3 mandatory characters. But there are a total of 14 that we can have in our party. So we've got 11 more to find. And we will be doing that. Oh, there's a bird. And yeah, if you remember, much earlier in Moblers, we did a quest where we helped a soldier write letters to his lover, and that is the same bird. Pigeon, sorry. So we're going to follow that pigeon and see where that takes us. And I'm going to tell you where it takes us. It's going to take us to Miranda, which we barely discovered, or barely explored, sorry, in the World of Balance. But there it is in all its glory. But which character are we going to rescue first now that we have access to the airship? I'm afraid you'll just have to wait until the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to click like on the video and subscribe as well for more Final Fantasy content. Currently also doing a Chocobo GP story mode playthrough, and I might play some Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin in the future. But that's it from me. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye bye!